We are headed on a very dangerous journey up a dirt road for about 8.5 miles. The top is 8,500 feet. There's no guardrails to get to this secluded ghost town, Cerro Gordo. We're going there because this ghost town had too many murders to count. There are over 30 different people still entombed in a mine that collapsed on them. The hauntings at this ghost town are at an unimaginable level. We have Jeeps and we have to go right now. I'm driving the red one. Jay, drive the blue one. Take Aaron because he makes me nervous when I drive, and I can't be nervous when I drive up this little dirt road.
Let's do it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh! You hit the...
Oh.
Everything's okay.
You got me off to a good start. Oh my God.
We'll be just fine. All right, boys, put your four-wheel drive on.
Yeah.
These roads are going to get a lot rougher and a lot scarier.
Copy that. We're in four-wheel low.
Here we go.
Of all our past investigations, our journey through these mountains to reach Cerro Gordo is the most treacherous we've ever encountered. Guys, be careful. On your left is a cliff, no guardrail.
Oh my God. Literally on the side of the mountain.
I sense so much energy throughout these mammoth rocks that I can't help but wonder how many have perished making this exact trek on foot over a century ago.
Look, the sensor that shows you how close we are to the edge right now. Oh my God, there's no room for error here.
As we risk serious danger scaling the edge of this narrow road, our destination finally comes into focus.
Billy, look! There it is. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. We're coming to it.
As well as an uneasy sense of the spirits that haunt this former mining town.
The area of Cerro Gordo was 1866 to 1877. Cerro Gordo was once one of the biggest silver producers in California, had some of the richest zinc in the United States. This was a rough, tough place with a lot of shootings going on. Cerro Gordo was called a man for breakfast. And one article said, "Rejoice, there hadn't been a murder in 9 days at Cerro Gordo." It was a rough
Former self, but its violent past has come full circle with the thick stench of murder, greed, and death still hanging in the air. We're here to discover the lost souls terrorizing those who visit this ghost town. Let's get right into it, okay? You know why we're here.
Absolutely.
Did you and your wife have some type of an experience inside the Belshaw house?
Oh, absolutely.
What happened to your wife?
Several years ago, we were staying in the Belshaw house. My wife and I were sleeping in the bedroom.
That bedroom has always scared me. There's a closet in there, and I always thought that there was something in that room. And all of a sudden, I felt something pounce on me. Then I started shouting. I was more startled that something had touched me. I wasn't thinking ghost particular or anything, but something had touched me. So,
Later on, when we related the story to some other folks that have stayed in the Belshaw, they have had a similar experience. When I first came up here, I was staying in the Belshaw house. I was sleeping in the little bedroom, and all of a sudden something jumped on my chest and the wind got knocked out of me. And I thought, that's more than a dream. That can't just be a dream.
The current caretaker told us in the Belshaw house that there is a story of a couple kids being locked in a chest. Have you ever heard about this?
Yes, we've heard that story.
You have?
Yes.
Let's go in the truck. Don't.
Someone said years ago that there were 2 young kids locked in a trunk in the Belshaw house. And they perished.
More about the child spirits haunting Cerro Gordo, I sit down with someone who offers proof of their existence. When I listen to one of your files, to me, it sounds like a little child's voice on one of them while you left and started your engine outside.
Right, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Somebody with your background in computer science, can you explain how that child's voice was captured in this hotel? Okay.
And none were kids.
Do you think it's possible one of these children
It could be.
were touching you?
It could be. I never thought of it before, but sure could be.
And for all of the deaths Cerro Gordo is known for, there is no single event more responsible for the infusion of spiritual energy here than the one which echoed from the depths of this mine shaft 150 years ago.
There is a story about some Chinese miners that were working below ground. I believe it was in the 1800s. They were working in an area called a stope, which is a hollowed out area. There was a cave-in, and they all perished. The area now is in the mine is called the China Stope, S-T-O-P-E.
I've heard in upwards of 35.
That's approximately, I've heard 30-some.
So, their bodies are still in the ground.
To the best of my knowledge.
As the rest of the team begins to break down our equipment, Billy and I hear a strange sound coming from inside the old hotel. So we quickly take out our phones and begin filming as we head inside a building that is literally soaked in blood. Can you make that noise again?
It was loud.
You trying to get our attention?
Did you hear that? Oh, that's the poker room.
Some people come in this hotel and they immediately feel a sense something abnormal. One of the most areas of interest over here would be the poker room. Because Alphonse Benoit, B-E-N-O-I-T, he was supposedly the one that was shot and killed in the poker room here in the hotel. Because there is that bullet hole in the wall, and the stain right below the bullet hole. And some people come in there and right away say, "No, I have to leave. I can't be here."
Oh my gosh, Billy, come here. Come here and feel this. Feel this. Do you feel that?
It is
Do you
right
feel
here.
that?
It's right here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's right here.
And it's right over the blood stain. As this energy is swirling around us, it's no surprise we're within inches of where Alphonse Benoit was murdered. So we look to document any shifts in temperature.
68.
And the electromagnetic field to detect his presence. Whoa, Billy! I'm getting some spikes right over the blood.
Look at that.
There's the blood. Oh my God, did you see? Not only confirms his presence, but suddenly has a negative effect on Billy.
Why are you making my finger cold? It hurts.
I don't understand. Why is it the finger? That's so weird.
What the hell?
I've never had that in my life. That's insane.
Yeah, and it's warm in here.
Thermal. A little thermal would show how cold my hand is.
Look at my hand next to yours. My hand is solid red as it should be. Your fingertips are blue. That's not good.
This means something. Why are you making my fingertips so cold that they hurt?
Whoa.
What?
Something and loss of heat in Billy's fingertips appears to be an extension of this amazing cold mass, which confirms our belief that this is the spirit of Alphonse Benoit, whose presentation to us in this exact spot is no coincidence.
That's where the bullet hole's at. Bullet holes in the wall right here, Zach. Look at this.
It's connected.
Yeah.
The horizontal shaft was about 200 feet.
That's where those Chinese miners are still entombed. Okay, so there's a friend of ours, and he is the real-life Indiana Jones of the Old West. He's been on investigations with us before, Pioneer Saloon, he helped us out. This guy, he's like a legend. His name is Tim France. So I invited Tim here because I want to see if there's some things buried beneath our feet. Sometimes when you unearth these artifacts, it can ignite a spirit, it can ignite the activity. While we're doing this with Tim, there is a shaft, a mine shaft that goes down like 2,000 feet. I'm gonna have Billy and Aaron sending for the very first time a camera down that shaft, because somewhere down there is where another tunnel branches off, and that's where the cave-in is. That's where those 35 Chinese miners' bodies are still entombed.
I've been preparing for this for a couple days. Hold on to that.
Okay.
That's a deep sea fishing rod. There's a GoPro 7 right here that I have on this Rigo.
Mr. Tim France,
Hey, how's it going?
why don't we get busy? Okay, we got permission from the owners, and they don't give permission like this to be able to metal detect in a historic ghost town like Cerro Gordo. What I want to look for is, let's see if we can find any caches. Let's see if we can find any weapons. The spirits that we're trying to make contact with, they're the last people when they were alive to touch these objects.
Okay, here's the moment we've been waiting for. I hope we can get this back.
Let's see what we got here.
I'm just scared to step in here because of snakes.
Hey, just watch yourself.
And I'm like, ugh.
Okay, here we go. This is a can from when the town first was formed in the 1870s. It's a lead solder seam.
Well, that's poisonous.
What do you think? A lot of them went nuts.
We're looking for something big.
Yeah, you want something up in the higher digits?
97?
Okay.
Could there be snakes in these bushes, Tim?
Yes.
What? Tim, I wouldn't have your keister bent down there right next to that big old bush. Could be a serpent in there. Wonder how the guys are doing back there at that shaft. I hope they didn't fall in.
It's still going, man. You can hear the reel. You know how tall the stratosphere in Las Vegas is, right?
Yeah.
1,100 feet. That's how deep this hole is. Didn't they say that the horizontal was about 200 feet?
I'm getting an 84, 81.
All right.
Right there. This makes you really want to just find something big, you know?
Square head nail.
Great, all that for a nail.
We're about to run out of line. That's about all I'm comfortable with, man. If I go any further, we'll be out of line and we'll lose the GoPro and the light.
Stop. Go back up.
I'm gonna stop.
Well, I like that we decided to have me be the detector and him be the shoveler.
Lead ore.
Lead ore. Isn't lead bad?
Yeah.
What are you doing with that, putting it back there? Are you going to sell that?
No, I'm going to make musket balls.
Make a who?
Musket balls.
What, are you going to the Civil War?
No, been shooting muzzleloader since I was 5 years old.
Well, I haven't found any treasure, but Tim has. Tim's been putting it in his little secret sack back there. Telling us that it's lead ore. It's probably gold nuggets.
Of a horizontal shaft.
Billy and Aaron continue to try to get never-before-seen footage of the China Stope, the shaft that was the site of this mass casualty.
Arm's getting tired.
Wow, I haven't lifted my head up yet. We went way far down this hill. Would you bet that there's snakes from here to the car?
No.
All right, well, I guess I'll walk back up there.
Okay, nice knowing you.
Okay, what would you say? What? Get out! Get out! Dude, I am going to freak out. Stop, dude. For real. That's... No. No. Not cool. That is so not cool.
Okay. Go.
Is it? Can you see it?
I can see the light.
You can see the light, right?
Yeah, barely.
It's probably a good couple 100 feet, wouldn't you say?
Oh, definitely. Billy, you got something.
Amazingly, our experiment pays off as we document this mine shaft at the 200-foot level, which we suspect is where the 35 Chinese miners perished and their bodies are entombed. This disturbing discovery could send reverberations throughout Cerro Gordo and leave us with plenty to explore during our lockdown.
It's a cool town. And this right here, what we're doing right now, exploring the history. This is truly what excites me, to go adventure, investigate, and look for snakes. Do you hear that?
Hey, little kids. It sounds like someone's walking around the living room.
Tonight, we are going to investigate a place that we already know is haunted. Right beyond those little, they look like sand mounds. Those are tailings. Just on the other side of those is a hoist house, where earlier we dipped the camera down 1,200 feet, and we saw the actual opening, which may be the very first time anybody's seen it since it's happened. 35 Chinese miners' bodies are still entombed in the dirt that fell on them in that cave-in. I'm pumped up. I'm excited. This is part of who we are. These mining towns, it's in our blood. This is how we started Ghost Adventures. And these are the places that we truly connect with the spirits for some reason that we just can't explain. This is Cerro Gordo Ghost Town. Here's the game plan for tonight's investigation. Jay, you're gonna go with Billy. Okay. I want you two to go up to the hoist house. Then I want you to go investigate the bunk house.
Okay.
Okay. While Jay and Billy doll house. This is the Bellshaw house. This is said to be one of the most terrifying buildings in the entire Cerro Gordo town. This is where two little kids were killed when they were locked in an old trunk.
Years ago, there were two young kids locked in a trunk in the Bellshaw house.
This is also the house where many different people have the same experience of pressure on their chest.
And all of a sudden, something jumped on my chest and the wind got knocked out of me.
Hey, little kids. Were you locked in this closet over here?
I've already got the digital recorder ready to drop down, so we're not going to waste any time. It's on there secure, right?
Yeah.
The vibe. I feel as soon as that door's swung open.
Hey, the mine shaft is right here, Jay. See the cage?
Uh-huh.
So the cage goes down. The hole is just right under the cage. That's where the shaft is.
This is a closet there. Get a shot. Just get in there real quick and just get a shot.
Because my foot was there.
While my attempt to lock Aaron in the closet is unsuccessful, I try to make contact using the spirit box. Watch this very compelling anomaly that passes by me, causing me to react to it. I debunk this as not being any type of dust particle or bug, and the sensation that I feel is a sharp, cold breeze on the back of my neck.
I'm Billy. I'm Jay. We're just here visiting. We don't mean any harm. We're not trying to steal gold or silver or any precious metals or ore. If you're a miner... What the hell?
Is that just the door?
I think that was just the door. Can you come here near this device with your energy and make the blue lights light up? Can you do that?
You heard that?
Yeah, I heard that. Is that you? Okay, I'm coming to collect this. If you're a spirit and you can hear my voice... Dude, I'm freaking out.
Right on edge.
We haven't even moved. We're like frozen in this spot right here.
What I want to do is, I want you to go and lay on that bed. I don't want to use all this different equipment. I want to sit and wait and see what happens. See if we have experience.
Okay.
Stay in there, we'll go in here. Let them up. As I set up my camera for this solo experiment, I capture a very interesting light anomaly that hovers over the bed where multiple people have felt an intense pressure on their chest. Please play with us.
Is it nice to have some attention? Someone to communicate or do something with? Are you walking around?
No.
It sounds like someone's walking around the living room.
Give us a message.
Are we wasting our time?
Oh my God!
As we investigate Cerro Gordo, a California-based ghost town, inside one of its most active properties, the Belshaw House, Aaron and I hear something.
Are you walking around?
No.
It sounds like someone's walking around the living room.
When we review the X camera in the living room, we do in fact capture some very faint footsteps.
Are you walking around?
No.
Could this be the spirit of Mr. Belshaw, who we were told that one eyewitness has physically seen here?
She had an experience of a portly man standing over here.
We now have this fishing pole set up with this extra pole hanging here with the digital recorder. I'm going to hit record on it right now. So we are going to be able to lower this down, hopefully somewhere close to where that other mine entrance is, where the collapse happened with all the Chinese who were trapped in there. And we're going to try and communicate with them, and maybe we can hear them cry for help or give us some sort of a message. Okay, this is it. We're going to lower this digital recorder. We're just going to be quiet. Then we're going to bring it back up, and we're going to listen to see if we hear any voices.
Billy is very carefully lowering this camera and digital recorder rig down a 1,200-foot shaft.
If you're in this mine shaft and you can hear me,
give us a message. Okay, I'm going to lower it. Kind of gauging how much line is out. I would almost bet that we're very close to where that entrance was, judging on how much line is on the rail. I can feel with my thumb here. I'm gonna stop. I can't even see the light. Can you even see?
I can't see it on the camera.
You can't see anything, can
Nothing.
you? All right, I'm gonna sit here, hold the pole so it doesn't fall. Let's try and be as still as possible. Okay. Whoa. What is that? Tapping. Choose
It's
tapping.
over there, yeah. It's over there.
Is that you tapping? I can hear you tapping. If you can hear my voice, please yell back.
You're being very quiet. Is there no spirits here? Are we wasting our time? What was that? Did you fart? Yeah. Come on, man.
Couldn't help it. I was nervous, and the altitude was making my stomach feel weird.
Okay. What was that?
I keep thinking you're walking.
No.
That's what I'm hearing non-stop is footsteps out there, like you're actually walking around.
Let me try something that's international. You know, like say hello and maybe they might answer back. Hello? Are you okay? Do you need help? I would freak out if someone pulled on this fishing line right now, dude. I would like lose my honestly.
There's no knocking now either.
There's no knocking.
If you see that stuff hanging by the mine...
Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god!
What is it?
Oh my god!
What is it?
Oh my god! Something pulled pressure on that line. I swear to God, I'm freaking out, dude.
Did you hear what I just said to you when that happened?
I'm freaking out, Jay. Jay, I'm not lying to you, man. Someone pulled on this line just now.
How?
Can you do that again? Pull on the line. I swear on my mother, something pulled on this line.
What did I just say? I said if you see this thing hanging in the mine,
If you
grab
see
it.
the light, it was pulling it down like I had a fish on there. Oh my god.
It was right as I said
Oh
that
my
too.
god.
We get something on the GoPro.
Holy
Yeah.
we gotta pull this up. I'm afraid to let go of it now, because what if it jerks it out of my hand?
Right.
Incredibly, as we review the GoPro footage, you can actually see something pull on the line, causing the whole rig to go up and down.
I'll never forget that. I will never I know you can't tell.
Right.
That tripped me out just now. We gotta watch the footage.
Yeah.
We gotta watch the alright.
You wanna pull it up?
Turn the light on. Like I gotta collect myself, because that was surreal for me just now. That was incredible. I know that everybody at home right now has no idea whether it pulled on the pole or not. It pulled down. I had both hands on it. It was resting over the cement. I mean, that was crazy. But let's listen to just a little bit. Maybe we could fast forward to that moment and just see if we can hear a morsel.
The guys immediately review the recorder, and what is beyond amazing is that right as the line gets pulled down, two voices are captured. The first voice, which we make out to be saying, "Can anybody hear me?" is captured seconds before the line is pulled. Then right as something pulls the line, a second spirit says, "I'm going to work."
Did you hear that?
Is it being grabbed?
That's it being grabbed, I bet you. I bet you.
I want you to move something.
We come in peace, don't shoot us.
Did you hear that? Yeah.
As our investigation of this California ghost town intensifies, I check in with Billy and Jay about their findings at the Hoist House.
Hey Jay, how you guys doing?
Man, off the charts up here.
Zach, we can't leave here. There's too much going on. Like, we haven't been to the bunkhouse yet, but we cannot leave the Hoist house.
Something pulled on the fishing line. What? And it was right on cue. I said, if you can see this thing hanging down here, just reach out and grab it for safety. And right away, something pulled it. And Billy said he could feel the whole fishing rod, like if he had a fish on the line. Did it get snagged? No, it was sitting still. It was after I lowered it down. It was just
sitting still for like, what, 10 minutes?
We were asking questions, Zach, for 10 minutes. It was just free floating. And Jay said, if you can see this device hanging down there, grab onto it. And the fishing pole bent down.
Can't wait to see that GoPro footage.
As Billy and Jay continue to investigate the hoist house and mine shaft, Aaron and I decide to focus on the many claims of spirits over the entire ghost town here at 8,500 feet above sea level.
Okay, what me and Aaron are gonna do right now, we just investigated the Bellshaw house. Before we head over to investigate the hotel, I want to take these infrared binoculars. I just want to look for anything, any spirits that are right here. So we're gonna look.
As I begin scanning the mountain where there is a massive graveyard that has no marked tombstones, I capture this unexplained ball of light.
I'm following it right now.
You're following the light?
Aaron?
What is it doing? Just going down the
Hold
mountain?
No, it just disappeared. It was not a bug, it was not a bird. It was on that mountain. And it just disappeared. I just followed it.
As we analyze the video, we debunk this as not being any type of bird or bat because of its flight pattern. And because it is hovering over the mountainside, it is too far away to be a bug or dust near the lens. Is this some type of unidentified flying object or a spirit hovering above the graveyard? At this time, Billy and Jay are now making their way over to investigate the miner's bunkhouse.
Hello? Don't be alarmed. We come in peace. Don't shoot us. We're not here to steal any gold or anything like that.
I feel like we're trespassing right now.
I feel like I'm walking into someone's house while they're sleeping. Like I'm going to be greeted with a shotgun.
As Billy tries to communicate using the spirit box, Jay hears someone walk up behind him in the hallway.
Who owns this mine?
Whoa, Bill?
What was that?
It just sounded like someone just came up behind me.
That was in the hallway.
Yeah, right behind me.
That's like a loud footstep. Hold on. That sounded loud.
Right behind me, I heard it, and I felt the floorboards move.
That sounded like it was on the other side of this wall.
How where
you're at?
It was right behind me.
Like a footstep.
Aaron and I now decide to investigate the old hotel here at Cerro Gordo Ghost Town.
When I ring this bell, I want you to move something. I don't care what it is.
Hey, my two middle fingers right here are totally like numb.
Really?
Right there, these two are like tingly.
Billy had that same sensation in his fingers.
For real?
Yeah.
Like they're tingly.
Yeah, his went numb and his went cold.
Aaron has no idea that earlier Billy had this same exact sensation.
Why are you making my finger cold? It hurt.
Experience. It was just this cold energy mass came into contact with us. We actually captured something on thermal near the table at the same time. Billy lost feeling in his fingers and they went completely blue and mine were fine. So that's why it's weird you just said that. This room back here is where this man was shot and killed. His blood is still on the floor. You can see it. And the bullet hole is still on the wall. You can feel the memory. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Tell me what happened before you got shot.
What's that?
What was that?
As Aaron and I enter the old hotel in Cerro Gordo, a victim from this ghost town's past reaches out to us.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So we immediately go into the poker room and conduct an EVP session right over the spot where you can still see the blood stain from where Alphonse Benoit was murdered.
Tell me what happened the moments before you got shot. What caused you to get shot? Aaron walking. Put
putting the recorder near the bullet hole? Can you talk to me? As I immediately review the audio, we capture a very compelling full sentence.
Yeah, that's EVP right there. Listen, I just want to make sure we have this.
After listening to this voice over and over, we make it out to be saying, "You both just walked to me." As we believe this is the spirit of the man who was murdered and whose blood is on the floor, we are about to receive another incredible response through the Ovilus.
Want to play cards?
Can you give us details of your death?
We'll put this right on the bullet hole.
Oh my God, Aaron, it
What?
says slain.
What?
As I put this on the bullet hole, it says slain.
Oh my
Slain,
God.
murder. Yes, you were slain. You were slain. How were you slain? What am I looking at over here? What is in the wall?
After multiple questions, we don't receive any more Ovilus responses or EVPs. But as Aaron wanders into a separate room where this old kitchen is located, something really spooks him.
I'm in the kitchen.
Just as Aaron begins to react to something in the kitchen, I capture this very strange.
Who runs this town now? What's that, dude?
What was that, Aaron?
Dude, it sounded like someone threw a bouncy ball.
Yeah. Did you hit anything?
No, it just sounded like a ball coming right at me. What was that, bro?
Get over here.
Get over here. Calm down. As Aaron goes back to the kitchen for a second time, we both hear a very clear man's voice come from inside there with him, and it is faintly captured on his camera's audio.
It just sounded like a ball coming right at me. Bounce.
This investigation at Cerro Gordo Ghost Town has been nothing short of remarkable in terms of evidence collected. And just when we think we are finished, we analyze the footage from all of our infrared game cameras and make a stunning holy grail capture of a full-bodied apparition that we cannot debunk. This apparition was captured early in our investigation, and the reason why this is unexplainable is that these game cameras are set to record the moment they detect movement in front of the lens, and even back up a little bit before recording so that it captures the full movement on camera. If this were a person, it would have captured them walking all the way down the path from right to left. When we compare this apparition with other footage of us on the game cameras, you can see the very distinct difference in characteristics as to
মাথার জলে ডুইবা ময়ূর আসমান থাইকা জমিতে পইর মাথার জলে ডুইবা ময়ূর আসমান থাইকা জমিতে পইর তবু কারো প্রেমে পইর না ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না কেহ ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না তবু কারো প্রেমে পইর না ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না কেহ ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না। প্রেমের ব্যাধি পুরাণ আদি দেহে ছড়ায় জহর, নাই ওষুধি খোঁজো যদি গ্রাম হইতে শহর। ওহো প্রেমের ব্যাধি পুরাণ আদি দেহে ছড়ায় জহর, নাই ওষুধি খোঁজো যদি গ্রাম হইতে শহর। লালা গোলার গোলা ধইর, লালা গোলার গোলা ধইর, তবু কারো প্রেমে পড়ল না। ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না কেহ, ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না। পাবে বৃদ্ধি দুঃখের হৃদয় কাতর, কেহ বধির লীলা দেবীর শোকে নিথর পাথর। ও পাগল বুদ্ধি পাবে বৃদ্ধি দুঃখের হৃদয় কাতর, কেহ বধির লীলা দেবীর শোকে নিথর পাথর। প্রাণহারীরে সাথী কইর, প্রাণহারীরে সাথী কইর, তবু কারো প্রেমে পড়ল না। ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না কেহ, ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না। ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না কেহ, ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না। ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না কেহ, ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না। পাথার জলে ডুইবা মইর, আসমান থাইকা জমিতে পইর, তবু কারো প্রেমে পড়ল না। ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না কেহ, ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না, তবু কারো প্রেমে পড়ল না। ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না কেহ, ছায়া দেহ মায়া কইর না।